Get your cardio blast started on your watch. Welcome to upper body. This is a really fun one that I did with a client last week when I was making the workouts. We're working into the chest today. We're working into the deltoids, the front and the back. We're working into the triceps. And we also have a nice little cardio blast to begin. I have a bench here. You don't have to have a bench if you have a chair, or you can do the exercise. It's for your chest press. You can also do it on the mat. We are working with, I do have 3 sets of dumbbells here because of the variation in it. The chest press, you can always lift a little bit more with the chest. So remember, I've spoken to you before about a bar. If you want to get a home bar, Wolfpack is good, but you can get those online. Or if you're the gym using the bar, you can also use the barbell. Just be mindful, you might need someone to spot you. So I'm going to use my 2 9s for chest press. We have an overhead reach at one stage. You'll definitely need a lower weight for that, but I have a variation if you do not have a lower weight. And let's get started. So the first is a cardio blast. I'm going to put the timer on and we are going to do a little shuffle. You can walk, you can skip, or you can shuffle a bit faster, okay? And all you're going to do is have a weight in front of you and a weight behind you, and you're going to shuffle up and you're going to tap each one. So let's go. So we tap soft knees. This is to get us warm. So you can just march it and tap all of it as work. Just remember that, okay? But if anybody tries to tell you that walking is not work, absolutely it is. Sometimes people, when they're doing sprinting for their cardio or they're doing the Stairmaster, they're just not fully engaged in it. You want to be mindful. That's my. And in that touching of the weight, what you're doing is you're working into the knees as well, flushing them out from your post leg day. And we're also just engaging into the core. 3 seconds to rest, then move your weight to the right and to the left. Remember during lockdown when we couldn't leave our homes and it was this little small space? That's all I have, about 2 jumps here. Let the heart rate come down, and then we go side to side and step down, side to side, step down. Even though we're focusing on the upper body, so you can just side step that, side, 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 tap. It's all just to get the body warm. We're going to do another one of these throughout the workout too, depending on time, keeping these nice and snappy for you for Christmas. Some of those 3 sets, some we have 2 sets. We're doing supersets back to back and rest. Then we go into a diagonal. So you have one up to the left and one at the bottom right. Watch you don't trip over your mat. Famous last words for me. And this is the last one. Okay. Let's go. Engage the brain. Workouts are for mental, physical wellness. I find these ones easier to do than the straight on. If you're feeling extra spicy, lift the weight and carry it with you. But that's a good one for when we do it in the middle or at the end. But I like to just give as many options. 10 seconds. Three seconds. And 1. Whew. Relax. Get yourself set up for our first move, which is our chest press. So 2 things for you. If you do not have a bench and you're on the ground, when you come down on your chest press, try not to let your elbows hit into the mat. Keep a little tension on, because we're in the bench. You can get more movement in for the lats. So you just have to try and mirror that on the mat. And then we are teaming it with either a wall press, a bench press, or a pike and press. So we come up and we pike press. So we're doing that for 8. That's your options. I'm going to go for pike press. And then at the end of that, we just do a little squat, shuffle, shuffle, squat, shuffle, shuffle for 8 as well. So 12 of our chest press, 8 if this is week 1 for you, and you're lifting heavy. Remember to get someone to spot you if they are heavy. I'm going to go for my heaviest dumbbells with this. Coming down for the chest press first. Okay. So draw the belly in as well. Focus so you can see there already my arms are coming below. So if you're on the mat, just a little hover and that'll keep the tension on. Let's go. I'm going to go for 12. You can go for 8 or 12. See how you go. Or if you're going really heavy, go for 6. We want to grow these muscles and we do actually break them down by little tears. But we don't want dramatic tears. We want progress. So start off. I've done this. This is my 3rd week of doing this. No, 2nd week. Sorry. Last week with my client. That's 8. So tap out now if you want. Or come with me. 9, 10, 11, 12. Carefully coming out of that. And you're into your press up on the wall where you come out a diagonal. Press up on the bench where you're coming out again, or into your pike press. So bum comes high in the pike, and you can just stay here. If all you want to do is a pike for something different other than a press up, but because it is arm day and chest, that's why we're going for this too. Oh, sorry, pike, 4. And I've 8 down for this. That's 6. Tap out now if you want. 7. You should already feel the arms working. And 8. I do. I felt this for days last week, but in a really good way. In like it's nice. You'll see that we work when you're working into the front of the body. Feels good. We only have 2 rounds of this. That's the other reason why I have 12 reps on that. As with all the workouts, add another round if you can. And then we've got our little squat and shuffle. So squat, shuffle, shuffle. Up we come. Squat, you can just step it. Three more. And relax. Let the heart rate go down. I spilt my water everywhere when I arrived into the gym, so I just have dregs at the bottom. As with all workouts, take a longer break. Pause me if you need. Otherwise, we're going back into chest press. I love a chest press. Okay, 10 seconds and we're back in. I want you to be able to see. So get yourself safely into your position for chest press, whether that's on the mat or on a bench or between off the back of a sofa. Draw the belly in and we go. Should be in line with your boobs, basically. And my belly is drawn in here because you need the support so the rib cage doesn't flare. So decide if you're doing 8, 10, 6, 8, 10, or 12. Week 1. Well done. Weights come down. We have our pike into our press. Roll the shoulders back. Give the arms a little shake. Move my bench out of the way. So you're doing the wall press, bench press, or in from your pike. I'll do it side on so you can see. My mat is stuck to something. This was the worst mat ever I bought. Clients in here. So we have pike, Tucking my head up. I'm looking into my knees, up into my belly button. Come down, press. Lead with the bum. I feel like I'm really close to the bench. You can do this where you go pike, you come down, knees come down, then we press. Come back up on the tippy toes. Pike, come down, knees, press. Lead with the chest. Two, and one. Oh, nice work. Yeah, so this whole thing is frayed on me. It's an absolute disaster. It's stuck to something over here. Okay, little squats and shuffle. Keeping the cardio blast in. Come up in the tippies if you want. Nice and low. If it's too much to do squats, just do some marching for 16. Two more. One more. Nice. Let that heart rate come down. I will explain the next one. Okay, so when I was doing this with my clients, you think that overhead, you can do a lot, but your triceps, they are a little weeks, okay? So with this, I would rather you have one and you do a squat and you come up, elbows stay facing me, they don't go out wide, and you take it down and back up. This is the move, okay? If two is too much, please don't do it or progress to it. Look at my hair. Or progress to it. Because once you go overhead with those, you've got to draw that belly in and you've got to make sure that you're able to do it. Use the momentum, but it is spicy if you're using your heavy weights. That's why I have a variation of weights here. Okay, so we have 8 of that. Then we have chest push to ceiling and squat. Okay, then we have this one where we're squatting again and we're pushing it out, straight ahead. So that is, again, I'm down to 1 dumbbell for that. Once you go in that long hinge, you really will feel it. I don't know why that was a squat. Sorry. Yeah, it was. But if you want, what you can do is you can lunge with that. So you can lunge and push it forward. Let's do that. Let's do lunge. I don't know why I have a double squat there. And then we have, this is where your light weight comes in. If you have it, you put your both weights at your feet. I'm better nearly doing this, and then you can, there's my dog for you all. So weights are at the feet. Use your lighter weight for this. I'm just going to have it at the moment. There's one there. So we come down, grab it, and we go up to a star. We drop it down, we go to the other side. We come up, star. You stay up, star, by the way. I just realized that I'm off the screen. Okay. Sit up with one arm raised. So this is a big one. This is what we call a giant set. So our last one is, this is where you might want to get a smaller weight again. I found my 5. So what you can do is you can, 2 variations. You can just creep that weight so it's coming up, you're in your nice curl, or you can use your momentum and come up and it raises. So we come back, follow the line of your knee, and we come up. So again, that working to the front and the back of the deltoid. So big moves. Are you ready? So we're going to get started with the first one, which is our squat with the tricep overhead extension. Just going to fix my leggings. Okay, we've got 8 of those. So it's 8 of everything in 2 rounds. So keeping them together at the chest. So squat, raise, tricep extension. As soon as they go up overhead, you must engage the core muscles. Your elbows will want to flare. Think about them staying, your biceps staying along with your ears. 3 more. 6. Keep those elbows from going out. 7. And 8. Take out the squat. The squat is in there because we have the cardio part of it, but you don't have to have the squat in it. Then we have our lunge with the forward push. I'm actually so warm. I'm going to have to remove. Okay. All right. Summer Sally here. Okay. So we lunge, push it forward. Good. Lunge. Nice. Three more. Push. Well done. Just checking the mic is still on. Yep. If again you want to take the legs out completely, you can do it like you're serving the platter, which is one we're actually going to do at the very end. But you're just drawing the belly in, squeezing the glutes, standing it forward, pulling it back. Now we have our toe tap and Y raise. So the idea is you want both sides going up. So you're stabilizing the scapula when you bring it up. Okay. You can do this without weights as well if you're beaten already. So bending down, lifting it across the body, Y. You'll feel you have to draw the belly in, working into the obliques. Celebrate. Y. Week 1, feel free to do your 6 of these. That's 6. Otherwise, stay with me for your 8. Nice. And our last one is the sit-up. So down we come. Pick your poison, pick whichever weight you want to do. If you want to just creep it up, make sure the belly is flattened in. Or if you want to go your full reach up, beautiful. Just make sure on the way down, you curl down. Make it very deliberate. I love the feeling of this one. 4. Real articulation of the spine, but you've also got that heavy weight that you're controlling. Nice. We only 2 sets of this. Please do 3 if you can. So good. I know I make the workouts, but like we tried to do 3 last week in her online session, which we moved to online. But we didn't get to do the last bit, which is what I want for you. So 2 sets today of each, 2 sets in week 1, 2 sets in week 2, week 3, week 4, add on the extra sets. Even if you add extra sets instead of changing your dumbbells, you'll still feel gross. Says Mimi. 15 seconds and we go again. Squat and tricep extension. You've got it. These triceps are going to look gorgeous. Get rid of the bingoing. We all have them. But my arms would be the thing that I would be pretty self-conscious of, just to be totally transparent. I could work all day at them and they'll never look like some of my unreal clients and some of you girls. But we all are blessed and beautiful. You ready? Let's go. Squat. Drop the squat if you want. And just do your tricep extensions. Standing, or even better, sit on a bench. Because then you can't use momentum of the legs. Keep those elbows facing forward. That was halfway. If you're only doing 6, you're still working. That's 6. 2 more. Well done. Last one. Beautiful. Into those lunge, send it forward. So keeping it up, tension on, draw the belly in, shoulders away from the ears. Lunge, lunge, serve it forward. I'm holding each side of the dumbbell. If you're doing it without the lunges, why not sit down again? Take the legs out. And you might only get 4 because it is hard. But that's why we do challenging work so that we actually grow muscle. And we build and support these bodies of ours. 2 more. All of this is to make them stronger, not to make them more stressed, which is actually what we do on a daily basis. We just throw so much at our bodies. Okay, shoulders are back. Open up that chest. This one is our bending down and reaching wide. If you need to go down a weight, do. Otherwise, the weights go in front of the left foot, in front of the right foot. Leaning to the right, lifting it up, opening up. Take it back down. Other side. This one's working into arms, but surprise, surprise, also working into the core. From the back. Two more. That was 6. You can stop at 6 if you want. This is one of those things where we just don't do this very often, so it feels different. Next, we have our sit up. So down we come, shoulders are back again. Okay. If you're doing it without weight too, you're totally grand. 1. Send those arms up anyway, even if you don't have a weight. Tuck the chin, curl back down. That's 6. Stay with me for the 8 if you can. Last one. Oh, I'm dying to do a third set. So good. It's so good. Okay, now seems like a great time to bring our cardio back. So we have a weight front and back. Move my mat, my pants mat out of the way. Okay, in 10 seconds we're going to go. Remember that little extra spice. If you want, you can lift the weight up and carry it back with you. I'm going to start up at the top. Here we go. Let's go. Shuffle, shuffle, shuffle. Or you can walk. I'll tell you when it's halfway point in this so that you can pick it up if you want. 10 seconds it is. Join me if you want. Sure, why not? In for a penny, in for a pound. So now lift this weight up, set it down. Make sure that belly is drawn in. Set the other one down. Bring it back. Set it there. Or you can walk with them. Walk, walk, walk. Step like little farmer walks. 9 seconds. Forgetting it. Rest. Now we go side to side. Whew. Same thing. Halfway without, halfway with. Da, 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 da. Da, 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 da. It's so small. This is hilarious. Sorry, Mimi. Still nice, soft knees. Soft. Now we're at the halfway point. If you want to bring it across with you, step it across. Step it across. And relax. Diagonal. Go for the opposite diagonal like you did in the first. Scared like poking my eye out with this. Well done. Last one of this, then we've got our big sets, and then we're out. Let's go. A wee bit longer than the 30 minutes I promised, but not by much. Not by much. Remember, you can walk it. Step, step, step. That's the halfway point. If you want to take. Definitely adds a bit of spice, doesn't it? I love a little extra like that. 10 seconds. 5 seconds. The last of the cardio done. Done, done, done. Okay. This again is where 2 rounds of this. Okay, bicep curl into a shoulder rotation. And then, oh, sorry, I know I promised, but it might be. I'm going to move that to the full body, that little arm spice. So bicep curl, down, shoulder rotation. If you have any injury on the shoulders at all, just go bicep curl, switch it round, hammer curl. So we don't have that rotation. So that's the first one. Then we have that overhead reach, which is why I'm going for my lighter weight. So if you just watch how I do it. So we go over, then we come back, then we hammer curl. Okay, if you only have your heavy weights, you use the right arm, you go over, we hammer curl with the left. So it's slight variation. You don't get that same weight and pull, but that's okay. You're still working the muscles. So do whatever you need to do to make that work. Then we have, you can go back to a wall push-up again, or this is on the diagonal. Look at my belly, drawing it right in, squeezing the glutes. Diagonal push with the hands underneath. Diagonal. Diagonal. Rather than straight out, we're on a diagonal. Ow. Ow. Are you ready? I have 8 to 12 on these. Let's do 8. Depending how you feel. Depending how you feel. So proud of you. So proud of me and you. Let's go. Bicep curl. Rotation. Bicep curl. Rotation. You still see, don't fully extend. This is why the tension's on, and we're only doing 8. Bicep curl, draw the belly in, rotate out. You'll see bicep, rotate. 3 more if you can. 3, 2, last one. 1. Oh yeah, drop those big heavy weights unless that's all you have. If you have your lighter weight, draw that belly in again. This is working into the obliques. So we reach over on the same side, we come down and we hammer curl. We've got 4 of those. We go back up, we reach. If you're doing the opposites, that's fine. Just keep that. You'll see my shoulder will want to creep up, keeping it down on the hammer curl. You should feel the burn. Hammer curl. Reach. Just keep control when you go over that overhead reach. You got to keep control. Last one. So keep your light weight for this or go with the heavy. Obviously the light's going to be easier for the diagonal. For my sins, I'm going for this one. 6 or 8. Are you ready? Yes, you are. Stay with me. Now, another thing we can do is slide the leg back and you use a bit of momentum with that, okay? So you can do it like so, or join me and let's send the leg back. So we go for 6. Lovely. 5. Hands are facing up. You're holding the weight like you're holding a platter. I'm going for the 8 here. 1 more. Well done. Do you know what we're going to do in between that? We're going to do the arm spice that I was going to maybe say to leave. No, we're going to do it. And this is it. Are you ready for it? We have 20 circles. We're going to go back and do another set of that, but this is our in between. Arms are out, roll the shoulders back and down, draw the belly in, squeeze the glutes. We're doing 20 arm circles one way. 20, 19, 18. 3, 2, pause, other way for 20. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. There, here, 20, 19, 18, 17, 16. If you have tiny weights, you can add it over the weeks. 13, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Come down, bend over, come up, kick back for 20, 19, 18, 17, 16. Draw the belly in. 15, 14, 13, 12, 11. You've got it. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Last one. 1, 2. My hands are facing forward. 6, 7, 8, 9. So you can see why I love this. When we did it longer, and what I want to do is next week, when I do it, adding in, so I've got 3 sets. Mimi! Mimi! Sorry, my dog's just running out in front of the car. We're going to go for 5, 4. You really have got this flipping December. 2, 1. Give the arms a shake. You should feel that spice. And we're straight in. No break with this bicep curl. It's the burner, but stay with me. All you've got is this, and you're done. 1, down, open. 2, I'm squeezing my glutes here. 3, try not and swing. You'll see my body wants to swing. 4, 5, 6, do that full range if you can, then halfway, opening up. 7, last one, full range. 8, full, up way, open. Holy monkeys. Well done. Well done. Oh no, oh no. I've lost what we're doing. Overhead reach. Lower weight. 1. Sorry, microphone came off. 3. Hopefully this works. Switch. Beautiful. Serving that platter, send the legs out, hands are up above. 6, 7, 8. You are done. Just under 35 minutes. Arms come out, drop the thumbs, open up wide. Big circle in, draw the belly in. Let the shoulders come away from the ears. Come up and we reach, little stretch. Let the arms stay where they are. Send the legs, we're stretching into the belly. Good, nice roll down. Nice and heavy, shake the head yes and no. Come back up, vertebrae by vertebrae. What a cracker. Well done. Well